Hi friend, thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Kimberly from Homegrown Motherhood, and in today's video we are going to take you house hunting. Now this is house number 1, and with this house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on 2 acres. And with our whole house hunting journey, we were just trying to look for something out in the country. Now here in southern Alabama, that has been very difficult for us to find. We literally, in this video we're going to show you 3 houses, but we literally looked at probably 20 houses, and you wouldn't believe the large difference in these houses. Like, some of these houses were like not what the description said, just like beat up, tore up, like nothing that you would see that would be listed on their pictures online. But these 3 that we're going to show you today, these were our top 3 houses. So by the end of this video, we're gonna give you a little guessing game as to which house that we would choose. So you're gonna help us guess. But anyways, with this house, it has tons of potential. So like I said, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on 2 acres. And right here, we're just going through all of the bedrooms, looking to see how big they are, who would fit where, who would go where, you know, trying to, figure out that situation with this. So these bedrooms were actually a pretty decent size, and as we go through here, it's like a little small living room with a fireplace, and it's an open concept with a kitchen and with a dining room, which we definitely liked. We liked the idea of having a fireplace here and it being in kind of like a great room, and with the kitchen and the dining room, we thought that that would go really well together. Now, we did think this kitchen was a little bit on the small side, but we were okay with that. We can picture, some rearranging and what we would like to do, move some things around and whatnot. But it's definitely a good enough kitchen that we could definitely make work. And you see it has a little pass through to the dining room, and it's just so cute. It has a lot of charm, and it's definitely doable for sure. Now this is going into the bathroom. We're guessing it's a master bathroom because it's pretty big, and they've done some updates actually on the whole house. The whole house had new floors and a lot of new paint all across the house, so that was definitely a plus. And it comes with a little she was so excited to lock it, but it comes with a barn door, so it would definitely probably be the master bathroom. So going back through, this is another room. I'm not sure what they used it for, but it could also maybe be a living room. And then outside of that room was this little closet next to the front door. So lots of storage in this house. And then that is the storage shed in the patio. So this is going out the side yard, and you can just see just how much space is just on the side yard alone. And walking towards the backyard, this house has like a workshop, and it looks like it has several units where they used to have some animals, but it's just, plenty of space for the kids to play. So we were definitely looking for something where the kids can be outside and have fun and be able to run around and just enjoy playing outside. And so if we go a little bit back here further, this is the back pasture area. So this gate leads all the way back to the rest of the 2 acres of the property, and you see the shed on the left hand side. So back here definitely has a lot of potential, and you see it's going to pan out to like a little barn area. It needs some repair. There's a lot of pieces of wood that is snapped off or broken, but it definitely has potential to be fixed, so that way, you know, you can have some chickens, some goats, you know, whatever type of livestock that you want. There's actually plenty of room back in this back pasture for the 2 acres. So there's the bonsai tree. It's a very nice tree, and then there's actually some hydrangeas. So this property has lots of potential. Now moving on to house number 2. This house was also a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. The lot is a little bit smaller, so it's only about 1/4 of an acre, which is actually totally fine. 1/4 of an acre is still plenty of room for the kids to go outside and play, so no big deal. So this is the laundry room, and it has some storage, and then this was a garage conversion that they turned into a bedroom. So there's a closet right there, and that door leads to outside, and we thought that would make like a nice little playroom for the kids. So this is the dining room. This is the sliding door leading out to the backyard, and as you can see, that just has plenty of room for the kids to play and get a dog one day and just enjoy the outside. So the kitchen is a good size. Not too much that we would do to it. Maybe update the counters and the countertop, and pretty much it. And also maybe add a pantry, because that was a little small pantry. We kind of missed it. It was a little gray closet, but other than that, it was a decent size. The living room was great with a fireplace, perfect size. And the bathroom is a good size. It is just a really nice house with plenty of room for us. Now these bedrooms were also a really decent size. The kids, they love say, "Oh, this will be my bathroom. This will be my bedroom." It was really cute to have them there in the house hunting process. They all had their notebooks because we had our notebooks taking notes. And so they were all taking their notes with their pros, their cons, their wish lists. It was just a great family experience being able to go house hunting with the kids, and they all did a really good job, and we listened to all of their pros and cons with the whole process. So it was a great experience for all of us. And so that was the backyard with the patio. Again, plenty of space out there for the kids to play with, and just a great overall property. A little bit on the smaller side, but definitely a house that would fit our needs. Now this house is house number 3. Again, it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and this house sits on 1 acre. And so it is a brick house, and it has a little carport, and on the carport, the washer and dryer, so a little laundry room, and that door right there is outside. So that was kind of like, I don't know if we want to go outside to do laundry, but the rest of the house was actually really nice. So it really wasn't a major deal breaker for us because the rest of the house was just so cute, really nice. And again, this house had a lot of updates, really spacious rooms. Everything was painted brand new, and the floors were in really good condition, and just a really cute house, super cute. So one thing I loved about this living room was this great window that we're going to pan to right here. I loved that window. And the window was an older window, so it kind of had like a stained glass effect to it. It was so pretty. I loved it. And this is the front door leading out to the front yard. And it's just such a cute house, and the view was just beautiful. I loved it. Now we're gonna go back in here and go see the kitchen. Now the dining room here on this house was a little on the small side, but the kitchen was great. It had everything we needed. We would just need to buy a refrigerator, but plenty of space for our needs, and actually not much that the house really needed. Just the refrigerator, maybe a better pantry area, but other than that, the house was super cute. So here's the carport area and where the laundry room would be. Now, I've never had an outdoor laundry room, so if we choose this house, that will be an interesting experience. I'm kind of going in my brain thinking how we can enclose this to make it indoor. But this is another area back here that I loved, which was the back patio with the back porch. And although the sides and the front of the house wasn't fenced, this is just so much space, and the kids can enjoy, again, playing outside. It wouldn't take much to fence in the yard, and it will be just such a great place for them to enjoy. And it has a little zip line already set up on this tree over here. I was just pointing at where our above ground pool could go. There's so many places here that would work, and it's already pretty flat and level. It wouldn't take much work to level the ground to set up the pool. And this is the beautiful view of the front yard, which really sold me on this house. I loved the view at this house. So pretty. Now, which house are we going to choose? Is it going to be house number 1, house number 2, or house number 3? Leave a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to leave a tulip as well. Check into the next video to see which house we chose. So exciting. See you next time.